moving closer to first pitch here in San Francisco. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Well, you see there a real good ball game yesterday afternoon. Most one-run games are. I expect this one should be pretty tight, too. Both of these ball clubs really match up well together.
All right, EK, we'll get to Steve in a moment, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Marlins, as their order will read like this. Ryan Vogelsong will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. Christian Yelich will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Boy, he just about kicked this one off with a bang. This one had a pretty good chance of getting out of here, but he'll wind up settling for a double off the wall and an explosive start to this game.
Rafael Furcal will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
And then just one pitch later, he basically turns a double into a triple. This is going to be scored a wild pitch right here.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Let's get you out here.
Here it comes, 2-1. And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head. 2-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Boy,
This has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 now to Jones. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Blanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Coming up to the plate, the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He'll get us started in the home first.
For the Giants, center fielder, Angel Pagan.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Good eye.
Now a swing and a ground ball. And Wigginton's throw will take care of him for out number 1.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Now here's the pitch. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Yelich is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously, you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Buster Posey stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's too high, ball 2. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Let's go, Giants!
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
And of all the guys in this lineup, he's the guy I'd be most cautious with. There's no surprise that he's treading lightly right here with the bases empty and that 1-run lead.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Let's go, Stephens, let's go!
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Two out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Right field. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Second inning now from San Francisco. Miami's out in front, 1-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
First offering on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Brian Bogasevic.
Brian Bogasevic will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. First pitch coming. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, quick it back.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
Let's go Giants!
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
Get out of here, Marlins.
Now here it comes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. Catch made out there by Pagan, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Ty Wigginton will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And that misses for ball 1.
Let's go, Giants.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Come on, Giants.
And here's a ball hit in the air. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Pablo Sandoval will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Come on, Giants. Here we go.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Come on, Sandoval!
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
All right, Giants.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And this is fouled back and out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Needed that one to be a few feet higher, and the leadoff man is gone to start the home second.
But the longer this at-bat went, the more you figured he was going to get his pitch sooner or later. Well, he got it, and he hit it right on the button. And when you work a count like that, and you get the pitch that you want, it's almost unfair that you don't get a hit.
Hunter Pence comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. A little bit outside. 2-1. And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
Well, here's a good look from the side angle. This is in show motion. You can see this crosses right over the knees. That's close, but it's the right call.
Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Go, Giants.
Strike two.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
Hot dog, get hot dog. Here we go.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Donovan Solano will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Put him away!
Now a swing and a fly ball, medium deep, out toward Pagan in center field. 1 down.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Nate Eovaldi.
Nate Eovaldi will be the batter. And the fastball is lined into center field. That's a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Christian Yelich will try again here. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
Program. Scorecard here.
Runners on first with 1 down. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Let's go, Giants.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Up next for the
Quite a
Marlins.
challenge pitch here on 2-2. He decides to take him up in the zone, and I bet he was looking for something down at the knees because he swung right underneath it.
Rafael Furcal will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let's get him out.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. short lead from second. Now the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul.
Let's get out of the inning now.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Pence able to get it quickly into the infield, and as a result, that'll hold the runner at third base.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240, so you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Let's keep him right here.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Way outside, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Garrett Jones will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Even though you should be out of the inning, you can't let that air affect you. You've got to put it behind you.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Giants, come on, Giants!
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. Joaquin Arias will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Come on, Giants!
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do
All right,
anything
guys,
with.
Let's do it. Come on.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the dropped third strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the dropped third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Shortstop, Tony Abreu.
Tony Abreu will stride in now. Back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. First pitch coming. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Ryan Vogelsong will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage. But you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Hitters count 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Angel Pagan will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now the 2-0 home. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Let's send this guy to the showers.
And this is going to be a foul ball. full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gregor Blanco would be next. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 7,
Gregor Blanco will try it again. He flew out his first time. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off towards short. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Brian Bogusevic will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
The 1-1. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Taken there by Abreu. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the third baseman, Ty Wigginton. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a bouncing ball, foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Buster Posey will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Buster Posey.
Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. And Wigginton's throw is in time for out number one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48.
So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Up with it is Furcal. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are two gone now.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fastball in there for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Brandon Belt will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here we go.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Joaquin Arias will stand in with runners at the corners now as he looks for a third straight two-out hit here in the inning to maybe get him a run after all. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. The big pitch here, 1-2. And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Donovan Solano will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a third time.
Fouled straight back. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Nate Eovaldi will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Christian Yelich will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're up 2-0. Tony Abreu will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Ryan Vogelsong will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. On the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Angel Pagan will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Rafael Furcal will stand in to lead things off as the Marlins look to get things started here in their half of the sixth.
Rafael Furcal.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Giancarlo Stanton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And that misses inside 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
All right, let's do this.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Let's go. Here we go.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now.
Up next
Make
for
it
the Marlins.
9 in a row he's set
First
down.
baseman, Garrett Jones.
Garrett Jones will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Marlins lead it 2-0. There is Buster Posey. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Buster Posey.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing and a fly ball, not hit all that well out towards Stanton and right. One gone.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Pablo Sandoval will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Hit hard. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. Over to first is Jones as he'll step on the bag to record the putout.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Hunter Pence will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First offering on the way. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Brandon Belt will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, you know, they're scoring this one a base hit, but I'm not so sure I agree with that. Here it is again. Really not that tough a play, and you probably should have been able to get 2 on this play, but instead, it skips right by him. And if they're passing out hits like that, give me a bat.
Joaquin Arias will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Come on!
here's a fastball called for strike one. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cameron Lowe is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Cameron Lowe.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this is grounded sharply but foul past Sandoval down at third. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Marlins,
Brian Bogusevic will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
He swings at anything. Throw it anywhere.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's Sandoval now at third. Throw to first, and a good start to the inning for Lowe. 2 gone. Ty Wigginton will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now. And this ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Donovan Solano will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Here we go, free swinger.
And this will be fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Javier Lopez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Javier Lopez.
Nate Eovaldi will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Let's stop him right here.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. The Marlins lead this one 2-0. Joaquin Arias will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Joaquin Arias.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here comes the 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Tony Abreu will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Let's go, Tony.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Move the runner along.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2 for call? On to Jones at first. It's a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Marco Scutaro will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Marco Scutaro.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for the
pitcher set
Giants.
to come on now, and we'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. Christian Yelich will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Rafael Furcal will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled back. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And he turns on one here and hits it a mile to left, but this is going to wind up a long foul ball. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Angel Pagan will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 16,
curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And that's a big double right there, down by 2, but more importantly, that's going to get the tying run to the plate. So we're going to see how they want to handle this defensively now with the open base.
Gregor Blanco will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. For Pagan, the double is his 8th of the season so far. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count, 3-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Buster Posey will stand in as the possible tying run, but first to be looking to get that runner in from third. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
1-1 pitch on the way. Up high, 2-1 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a 1-run game.
Pablo Sandoval try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Miami's out in front, 2-1. Garrett Jones will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
You'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
Brian Bogusevic will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
and this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Arias has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They trail it here by just a run. Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Hunter Pence will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
The bottom of the ninth, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
The 1-0 now to Pence. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9,
Brandon Belt will dig in. He singled his last time around. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. That's right back up the middle, and it'll skip over the bag and into center field for a 1-out hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Joaquin Arias will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The next pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
1-1. Come on, base it now.
Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, this ball's just not hit nearly hard enough to get to, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
Michael Morse will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 38, Mike Morris.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Two and oh now.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
2-0 count, the pitch. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Let's get a hit, man.
And this is swung on and missed for strike two, and now the Giants are down to their final strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. All right, hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 2-1. So long from San Francisco.